You know when you go to a museum and you're walking around, you're looking at all the exhibits. You know, you've seen the National Geo and all that when they go through all those exhibits that they set up. And you see the cavemen, the primitive, and they usually depict them as like huddled together, scared, or either that or an aggressive, hunter. Ah, right? But we didn't know the people's heart. We didn't know their hearts. We make memes and jokes, but we didn't know. But when you go to the museum and you look at these exhibits, they're frozen. In those fear positions for millions of years. And here we are, uncertainty, chaos. I mean, mankind's gotten damn good at violence and destroying shit. Kind of went away from the essence of the meaning of life. And that the babies were a constant reminder how fragile it is, and we're so hardened. I mean, we've all gotten to the point where now we can understand what a hardened heart like Pharaoh's, because nobody has any endearing moments anymore. It's either total sarcasm or aggression. You go out there and voice your opinion, you get attacked by trolls. It's because people get to a point where they attach themselves, their emotions, to what they're being programmed. It's repetition, memorization, all the attachments that may be there with, including all the environmental stuff, whatever's going on at home, with the church if you're involved with it. All the abuses are supposed to harden us into diamonds so that when that light hits us, when we finally get free from all the gatekeepers that have always tried to get us to walk their paths, we're supposed to shine brightly. We're supposed to not be that nugget under the pressure anymore. See, we made a promise when we came in here. We stood next to God, who is love, don't gender. We're androgynous. That's why men have nipples. Hello? XXYY. Supposed to be reminders all through nature, through sacred geometry. These reminders are here of what our true biological and ancestral heritage is. All the angels are waiting on the vessels. So the reincarnation is where the same spirits that keep getting new vessels to keep testing the body were test pilots and crash test freaking dummies. And we did a great job because we smashed these bodies up something fierce. It was all by design. Creators. Because, as we've been told, there are as many angel entity beings as there are grains of sand on all the beaches in this little tiny biosphere we're living in. And they're all waiting eagerly for a body, watching us crash test them and do all of our stupid pet tricks. The all-seeing eye, which is us. We are sensors. We are loudspeakers. We are transmitters, receivers, not recorders. Let's see. For the test, because we're all telepathic, because we're angelic, came in here angels, and see all the angels that are watching us, they're jealous, big brother, but they're jealous. They want bodies. They're stuck in their exoskeleton suits that suit the needs and purposes of their environments. And there are many, and there are many levels. This is only one, it's like, unlock your minds. This is a key tester look alike. Closer inspection. You flip it around, you will see the key is the root chakra. Release your clench. Learn to live life. Don't be a parent mind and teach yourself. But you know what? As we've all been told, and the scriptures even told us, basic instructions before leaving Earth, but time was going to come, right? People of Earth were going to draw their own lots. Angels would descend on Earth. See, they call us fallen angels. Anyone that comes down here, they're jealous. Every single one of us is a fallen angel, given creative inspiration that we don't use. We sold our free will for the life sentence of the industry. Think about your jobs and how you've convinced yourself with a tiny little recording you love it. You're only fooling yourself. Everybody looks at it from the outside and laughs silently. We've learned not to communicate. If you see the heavyset kid who's hurting inside, pushing the merry-go-round, if he stops it and you jump on, it's on you, right? Because you know, if you can identify his hurt, and you're hurting too, sometimes we choose to be the punisher. Allow him to take it out on you. We want to help the world, save the world, and dive in the water. And they thrash and kick and splash and punch and bite. And when you get them out and dry them off and give them comfort, they take an anchor around their fucking neck and dive back. So God said, hey, manager, I can give you all the strength you need. If you want to keep diving back into the water, you might want to think a bit more. Because if you look off into the distance, lots of people lining the shores. And every single one's been dragging their anchor. The decision at last is yours. You can keep going around and around on that merry-go-round, or you can identify that even the man that's spinning it's sad. And when we start healing ourselves and healing each other and get off the merry-go-round, we can live a life happily together. Now, when God touches your heart and wakes you up, see, it's a random lottery. You get chosen. Somebody gets chosen in the end times. Somebody gets tapped. They get the nod. The one that took the shittiest brunt of abuse gets tapped. The one that did their damnedest to stay true to their fucking heart. Messiah means manager. Quit playing with puppets. Everything you're in is an illusion. Mirrors on the wall. Who's been the most gullible of them all? If you went on vacation and you spent a lot of money and you wanted to go out and laugh and think everything was funny, you would want to forget your cares and let down your hairs. Don't worry about shit at home and money. So a program was made to fix it. Set the memories aside and click it. Keep it in a box, in a paradox, and give them the box. They could wear it. We're here to experience this life, not suffer it. If you bought the American dream, you're sleeping. Wake up. Who said that it is our responsibility to work to toe the line? Why wouldn't you want to learn to plant trees, vegetables, and things that you could feed yourself with, just in case that red, white, and blue flag turned us against us? Just in case that American flag called us up to give so much of ourselves, but hardly any back. The Bible gave the basic information that we were supposed to step outside of the circle and look at it from the outside and realize the beauty and just forget all the buildings, mechanicals, all that shit. Scientists came here in the ships, just like the Mayflower stories we were told. But if you were on the ground and you looked in the sky and didn't know what the fuck you were seeing, what would you write? What would you write? All through the Bible, they talked of strange shit. And you believed it, right? We followed things blindly on faith, as we were told to, and they took advantage. But there's two sides to every story, as we've been told. But she writes the rules, we don't. When you piss God off, becomes male, and punishes us. When we're loving, we're in the feminine, and nothing breaks down and falls apart and fucks up and causes us heartache. We break our hearts when we forget the promise we made standing by God, and we picked our way. We made a choice. We chose a path. And if it isn't working, you're going in circles for a reason. Why keep circling the drain with the fake knowledge, the artificial intelligence that they gave us? All right, I know. I keep using the same kind of like rhythm pattern, right? But we've all been playing the same fucking song over and over, haven't we? History repeats itself. And we do it again. History repeats itself. Yeah. History repeats itself. Now we're standing here, and we're down here to make things right. But here, again, I'm going to have to stop this and make another video.